And if all of these European EVs are leaving you a bit underwhelmed, China has started importing EVs to Europe, and they are picking up the pace.
Yeah, Chinese EV imports in Germany more than tripled in Q1 year over year. We came out with those in depths last year, remember with Sandy Munro, where we said that China is coming to the US, but they're going to land in Europe first.
In Q1 of this year, 28% of EVs imported into Germany came from China versus just 7.8% in the first quarter of 2022.
Yeah, the BYD Han EV is now available in Europe. The large sedan with the 77 kilowatt hour battery pack and 500 kilometers or 310 miles of range.
The MG ZS EV, the compact SUV with a 44 kilowatt hour battery pack and 270 kilometers or 168 miles of range.
The Neo ES8, which is the large SUV with a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack and 450 kilometers or 280 miles of range.
And the XPeng P7 midsize sedan with an 80 kilowatt hour battery pack and 460 kilometers or 286 miles of range.
Now, I didn't see many of these Chinese EVs when we visited the Netherlands last week, but to be fair, we were mainly in Amsterdam, and most of those Chinese models we just talked about are larger, so maybe they're just not a great fit for urban streets.
Although I did see a lot of Model Ys, Model 3s, and even a bunch of
X's and S's.
X's and S's, and a few Mustang Mach-E's.
That's true. At the airport, I mean, they're used heavily as taxis. And I think that's a really good point, is that a lot of the media talks about all these different brands, and if you're an American, you're reading about Europe, you're like, wow, okay, so they're just going to take over. We were there, and we did spot an ID3. We did spot a Polestar. We did spot like one of each of the other ones, but that was over a week. Whereas I would say every 60 seconds, we saw a Tesla. It was incredible. And the thing is, I think that if Tesla can come out with the Model 2, whatever the $25,000 next model is, it's going to be just a tidal wave of Teslas. Because if this many fairly expensive Model 3s and Ys are being sold, people are waiting in the $25,000 range for the next, EVs. And they don't want EVs that have sub 200 miles of range. They don't want EVs that are limited to 62 miles an hour. They don't want these kind of crappy compliance cars. They want really cool cars.
Yeah. So, the Model 2 could be that. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.